Yeah.
And they went, please no.
Yeah, that's Banks' technique for getting his ISP to do what he wants.
Well, come on, Twitch has been saying I'm part of the mafia this entire time, so got to live up to name. Or should I be holding a Tommy gun instead?
Well, 13-7, we're only 3 away from potentially having Heroic be the champions of this tournament. Thomas is back, and we'll see what he can do. Sound is about to round the corner. There's a stack, a ton of people ready, but he pulls it in. Oh my god, that is horrible. The wrong time, Mac 10, Gideon trying to line them up, only manages one on the Mac 10. And of course, this would be the kind of round that Phoenix would win, or get in a position to win. Heroic are going to realize, well, we need to group up. We need to use this strength in numbers. We need to recover this, and they're going to go back in towards B.
Train's coming.
Oh, Mighty Max is ready.
Oh, got some dink off.
Yep. Well, Mighty Max is doing a little bit of damage, but in the end, he will not win the fights. So the smoke goes in towards the middle of the bomb site. Thomas starts to wrap around the back lines. As the Tiger on 24 HP, Thomas starts to wrap around the side of the site, moving up. And while he catches Snapjot towards short, a follow-up from Robin. Well, it's only Essetag now in a 1v3, and this is the round that Phoenix win. A long pause, P250, a couple of people on either default pistols, and they get near. And this is where the comeback starts, because Phoenix, their buy is better than Heroics in this round. So perhaps this is when Phoenix start to really roll those numbers back.
Someone's not happy with our Slipknot conversation. Corey's had a neck broke. I was going to that show before he had a doc check him. Had to wait 2 to 3 months for that show. Sorry, Greg, for the bad memories. Hopefully you enjoyed the show when it came in. Rip dreams. But a mixed spy coming out from Heroic on this one. SE tag SG in hand. Galil, couple of deagles, and the AWP on Cadian. And crucial. You cannot get worse timing than that. Unscopes, goes to back away. He's like, they're not around. And then he loses out. It's down now, could go and pick up another weapon. It'll be the AWP in front of him. But they want to be cautious as they start to come to approach this area.
Well, Cadian looks up on top of the boxes. Thomas around the corner, ready for them to edge. And it's going to be an Essetag with 1 kill. Thomas stepping back in. An advantage for Heroic. This is the round that you can't really afford to lose if you're Phoenix, especially if you get given a lifeline in that previous. A round that you definitely shouldn't have won. And you let it slip like this, that would be horrible. Well, you have got an SG, an AK, and an M4, all the different variety of useful rifles, and Surreal is going to spot the head, but Borup, Deagle, the weakest weapon in play, just takes the head off Surreal.
He's like, thanks for the M4, boy. I'll get this plant down, no problem at all. 4v2. Max, no chance to deny the plant, but he will deny Snappy's chances. And a second head.
Why is Borup just running away like that? Did he think the smoke was covering him or something? Oh, that is horrible. Well, Mighty Max gets 2 kills. And I can go back and look into what Monster. Another kill from Mighty Max. Oh my god, Heroic. You've thrown this one away. Cadian's going to be looking in towards Monster. Flash up, good kill, but the defuse is always coming through. At least Thomas came off it. Went aggressive this time. Takes the kill. And what that round was definitely looking like Heroic had it in the bag. But Phoenix, they somehow pull it back. Mighty Max pulls it back.
Yeah, about to say that was almighty Max. There was no one else on that site with him. He held strong and did the unthinkable. The first shot on Snappy was good anyway, but Borup, I don't know why he wasn't looking. This is so... Look, watch this again. He's like, oh, I saw you die. Do you know what? I'll just run away.
Down, I can revive you.
he's got the electric out. He's like, boom. What do you call them?
Defibrillators.
There you go, defibrillators. Yep. Imagine we could have them in CSGO.
Just to go and defibrillate someone. But, like, use it as a weapon instead of a healing device.
Well, that's basically the Zeus then, isn't it?
Yeah, true. But, like, but it'd be more impressive if you could just run in
a big launch or something. While your teammate dies, right, the second he does die, you've got someone stood behind him with a defib and you're just like, boom, and then he's back up.
Yeah, I think that would just be a little bit ridiculous.
I'd just send 4 players around with simple.
Oh my god. Mac 10, finding one, or go to find another, and while this is good, this is more like it from Heroic. They're going to try and go 14. Robin's relocated back in towards the B-bomb side. Crucial, and Robin pull the kills back, and it's just Essetag on A. Nowhere near the bomb.
I am so confused. Essetag, my man. What are we doing right now?
We've still got a minute, but he's already got a scout, so
Scout, no armor, no bomb.
No chance.
Well,
Ooh.
always having a battle. A battle that didn't work out in his favor. And now we're at 10 rounds for Phoenix. A buy will still come in from Heroic. Hopefully they all rock the AKs and SGs of it. Burup's going to go in for the UMP. For Phoenix, they're going to be feeling a lot more comfortable now. Right, Thomas has come back into it, internet sorted. He's playing better as well. And they just need to take this one round at a time.
Well, Crucial wanted to peek in towards middle and is forced away from that position. Now he'll relocate to the toilets and wants this opening on towards the fountain, but that's the target. Snappy, they get the 2 kills.
Robin's like, okay, I'm just going to move.
Yeah, he's leaving, but he's walking right towards Stown.
Why would you go to look down that angle?
And then just not.
And then just look up?
Decisions, Banks.
That doesn't make any sense. Robin paid the price for that one. 5 versus 2, and Max and Surreal, well, they have had good performances before, but they need the performance of their life to hold on to this one. Surreal has actually got himself into a sneaky spot. Can't delay the plant, and won't actually get any kills either. That is not what you want to see.
He could have actually denied the plant because he was so low, but obviously he didn't know that. He spammed through the thin part of the boxes in the middle, but Max is going to start coming away. Back in towards B, and finally, Heroic with a relentless buy-in and their early advantages they're thrown away a few times. They finally get another round on the board. And because of how close it's been, Phoenix ain't going to have no money. So
yeah, that's the problem. Been getting down to those couple of players left alive, and they are on their CT side. It becomes a problem now.
They've actually got players on double
right?
eco as well, so they have to invest. And they'll lose this one, I think it's over, and we'll be seeing Heroic as champions.
Dingo is done with the next 2 rounds already. Mate, we have seen wilder things than this happen.
That is true, but I'm just saying that's the most expected of outcomes. And we'll see if that is the case. We'll see what happens here in round number 25. Just Eagles and a FAMAS for Phoenix. They did win with less a little bit earlier on, so Heroic have shown that they can lose to this kind of buy. I'm going to get Thomas boosted up in the connector. I hate going up against buys like this and sending multiple players into connector. We've seen what it happens before. They're doing it again, and they've got a stack here. They're going to force Robin into the open. Stown's going to take that kill. AK headshot. Thomas boosted up on top of the ledge. It's checked by Snappy. They clear the trap led for them in connector. And now Crucial will have to do something. He finds 1 kill on towards Snappy. A man advantage to play with for Heroic. And plenty of time also to make this work.
Two Ds in hands. Make that one as KDM ready and waiting for Max to make a mistake. Surreal here's what's going on. That smoke though will force him. Just take a step back, no vision at all, and then he gets tagged up from the side. Cadian's just spraying at him and jumping out. It's down to finish him off, and this is much more like it from Heroic. Took them a few rounds to find their footing again. Maybe that pause in between, they just had a lapse in concentration.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the focus kind of died off once they were dominating so hard and then have a little break. But Phoenix coming into this one, they got the Deagles in their hands, UMP for Thomas. That's all they have to play with into potentially the last round here at the GG.Bet Winter Cup. And again, you can head over to GG.Bet.com, use the code GG.BetCom to get 125% bonus on your deposit. It is a very, very good deal. You need to go over and do that. Make sure you head over to GG.Bet. Phoenix utility, it's the 3 smokes, the flashbangs. That's all they brought to the table. Snappy, close up in towards middle. Crucial is there. It's going to be Snappy looking to spray them away. He does damage onto a few of them. And how often we've seen this blank though? You hit map point, you hit tournament point in fact, and you lose the follow-up round to this kind of buy.
Oh, we've seen it a million times, mate. The Heroic are 1 round away from a $10,000 start to 2020. They've had to play 1 best of 3 and a best of 5. And they've only had to play 5 maps out of all of it, out of a potential of 8. Oh, Robin, you shouldn't miss those kind of shots, that's for sure. Thomas, though, is there to save the day. Still a 4 versus 3 and very limited weaponry and utility here for Phoenix, but Heroic making a quick dash back to the B site. These A players, if they want to defend this, they're going to have to come and back Mighty Max up. He's had some good performances solo on his own. Oh, they jump out. He misses the first few Deagle shots and he's running out of ammunition. It's not going to work out well for him. Heroic take control of the site. They're large and in charge. And this is going to be the final attack from Phoenix. Look at Stown, so aggressive, so smart. The head gets ripped clean off. Thomas, the only one that remains. An AWP in hand, and while he's had some very nice performances today, this might be just too much for him. Stown, ready and waiting for him. Aggressive, up close and personal in his face. The UMP comes out, but it's going to do absolutely nothing. Heroic are your GG.Bet Winter Cup winners 2020, and they do it in style without dropping a single map across any series.
Yeah, Heroic win the first tournament of 2020. Phoenix, commiserations though. They come through the online portion. They've been playing all through the Christmas break, through New Year. Lots of best of 3s, lots of best of 5s, and a whole lot of maps. And, well, they impressed. They get here to the final. They 2-0 GG.Bet Youngsters in the semi-final today. That was super impressive. And they did it in such a convincing fashion as well.
And we really expected Phoenix's game against GG.Bet Youngsters to go to 3 maps, right? We've seen Phoenix a couple of times. They've looked good. They've played across all of this. And the one thing is, and it's irrelevant that we are British when it's looking at this, it's nice to see a British team with a couple, obviously, Crucial from the Netherlands and then having Robin in from Sweden as well, but having a team that actually has some fundamentals that has been lacking on UK teams for so long. So I've got some hope in with this, right? They made it to a grand final. They netted themselves $5,000 for the start of the year. And they did, at least on Vertigo, show us something. Mirage was awkward, but it was just a huge gap, right, in terms of the skill level that was shown.
And it's not just the UK, right, that had players showing up in this tournament. We've had Czech players